Leon, what would your preparation look like? Would you have watched any of the Florida games from the last round? Is that something you do, or would it be more like team video that you? How do you do it?
Yeah, I like watching hockey at home. So obviously I've been paying attention to their series and the way they play. It's not like anything new to us. We know what they're about. They know what we're about, and you try to find little tweaks throughout a series. And yeah.
Is there something about the way they go about it that's different than some of the teams you faced already?
I mean, every team has their own identity in a way. Obviously, they're an aggressive team. They look to, be in your face. And, I mean, again, nothing that we haven't faced already or nothing that we're not aware of. So, just excited to obviously have a couple of days to get ready here.
The last two series, Dallas and Vegas, two of the best teams, goals off the rush. You took one of their biggest strengths away from both of them. At this time of the year, how much of that is from the pre-scouting from the coach or just the implementation from the players?
It's a little bit of both. Obviously, the coaching staff, it's their job to make us aware of that and bring us bring that part of the game to our attention, and then it's about us in the room understanding that and knowing how to play against these certain situations or strengths that certain teams have. So it's obviously a new team. They got different strengths, so we'll be ready for it.
Yeah, it's rare that a team has to start on the road for the first few series and then play Stanley Cup Final at home. How does getting the home ice advantage kind of change the United series this time?
It's nice to be at home right now, and nice to start at home, of course. But until it gets later on in the series, it really doesn't matter. Both teams have 2 games at home, 2 games on the road, and you take it from there. So obviously, we're looking to get it off to a good start.
Connor had mentioned after the last round, this run so far hasn't been as taxing as maybe physically fewer games, but also is it mentally a little bit used to it, but also you guys have really put yourselves in more better situations. How much of an advantage can that be that you're not as mentally worn down?
I don't know about an advantage, but we've certainly handled those situations really well this year through experience through the last couple of years, and I think we've done a really good job of putting ourselves in those situations and not making it as stressful maybe as in the past. So we'll see how much it's going to help us, but I think we got a lot of guys in here that have their legs and feel really good about themselves.
Connor talked the other day after the game about you guys also maybe haven't let yourselves get too high or too low. Like, what have you seen in terms of maybe leveling out the emotion that came last year?
It just comes with experience, right? Like last year, the Vancouver series was really emotional for everyone. Just through 2 Canadian teams. The media blowing out. There's just a lot of components that went into that series. I think if you ask everyone, they'll say that series felt like it took years off our lives. But I think we're just a little bit more mature and know how to be in those situations and know how to stay even keel, as everyone talks about. So so far it's obviously worked in our advantage.
It's been a long road back, but this is where you guys wanted to be. You kind of reflect on how you got here and just, obviously it's not your job's not finished, but where you guys wanted to be.
Yeah, of course. That's the goal, to get to this point and give yourself a chance and give yourself a chance to be one of the last 2 teams. And we've done that job, but obviously there's one more hill to climb, and it's going to be the hardest one. We know that, but I think we're ready for it. We'll put in the work, and just excited to get going.
Leon, the travel, you did this last year between Florida and Edmonton, and you do a lot of road trips during the year, but how is this different, and how are you ready to manage those long hauls back and forth between Miami and here?
I mean, everyone handles it differently, but we luckily have a couple of days in between some of those travel days, so that'll be nice. But we've been there, we've done that travel day, and handled it really well last year. So obviously looking to do that again.